Hey man, what's the word for real? It's the man with the bulletproof takes, Billy Goat. I'm here with my man Jeff Axel. How you feeling, man?
Oh, feeling good, man. Ready to talk some music. I'm usually a basketball guy, but I love hip hop as well. So looking forward to this.
Hey, we here with the entertainment wing. We here to present Rare Air. We gonna give our fresh and honest takes on the music scene and all the music and the artists around us. It's gonna be simple music reviews and breakdowns. We're gonna keep you on the up and up. You feel me? We're gonna keep you in the loop. But we're gonna get started today with our first topic. LL Cool J say he's the most important rapper ever. How do you feel about that?
I think it's a valid point behind it, considering that he came out in 1984, was the first artist on Def Jam, made the first love song in hip hop, "I Need Love," outlasted all of his contemporaries because back then you had them aggressive rapping ass niggas like I'm really aggressive, so you can get the message. You suck MCs, don't bite my method. Hoorah! Like all them weak ass niggas. And like Melly Mel still think he the GOAT, and he ain't charting like 35 years.
He
So
dissing Eminem now.
that was like a bottom five diss of all time. Like by far.
Yeah, that was I almost cried that night I heard that song.
Between the beat and just everything about it was just atrocious. But yeah, LL. Huh?
You said what?
LL really like withstood the test of time. He battled Kool Moe Dee, battled Ice-T, like got over that hump. Multiple hit songs, multiple number ones. Mama Said Knock You Out still gets played. That came out in 1990, before I was born. So, yeah, man, like the collaborations, he did a great job of bridging the gap with the newer generation, like having all those legends on I Shot You, the remix. I mean, Who Shot You, the remix? Yeah, Prodigy on there, R.I.P. had Biggie, and just the collabs he would do. He ain't the most lyrical. Like, I still hate his verse on Flavor in Your Ear remix. That was one of the worst verses.
I'm not a fan of that.
He, she, blotitious, skeevy, delicious. All of your ankles let your Tim's tap. I ain't trying to slander LL too much, but that whole verse is ass.
Hey, I think Air Rapper Bro got that one bullshit verse. I don't know why I put it out there, but they fuck with it.
But yeah, I'm bad. I can't live without my radio. Just the songs from the 80s. Jack the Ripper. Like that was a good diss song against Kool Moe Dee, man. So like LL has a lot of validity in what he's saying. Now, some of his songs don't make like Pink Cookies and Plastic Bag getting crushed by buildings. I still don't know what that means. You ask him, the definition change every year. Even like he held his own against Cannabis too, like on 4 3 2 1, went in his head. And then Can I Bust? The diss track was pretty fucking good. Like the acting, he had his own TV show. Not a huge fan in the house, but he was one of the first guys to do it. He was in movies. He literally crossed over. He's the first crossover artist, man. So shout out to LL. He got a valid point. He withstood the test of time and had a hit in every single decade, even Headstrong, even though he lied and said they called him Big Ellie. Like, nobody ever called him that in life.
Big Ellie. I wouldn't even be one to call it that. Especially out House of Pain dropped. I'm gonna call you Ella now. What up, Big Ella?
But yeah, man, he's got a point, yo. He's really been relevant every single decade. Had multiple hits on the front end of the decade and the back end of the decade. Like early 80s, he was out there with what was the movie from the 80s? Like the Crush Groove. He was in one of those movies.
Yeah. I'm trying to look it up right now.
I think it was Crush Groove. So he was in that, and then at the end of the decade, he got Mama Said Knock You Out. Then he got 4 3 2 1, Who Shot You? Just always was relevant, always in the scene of things, even though, and he's on NCIS. So literally the blueprint for every single rapper, endorsements, rapping, acting, comedy, sitcom. He did it all before all of them, and he stayed out of trouble while doing it. So you gotta respect it. I definitely do think he's the most influential of all time for sure.
The movie he played in the '80s, Wildcats, and the Yeah, Crush Groove. You were completely right. 1985 was Crush Groove, and 86 was Wildcats.
Yeah, man. He was a solo artist. Everybody else was in groups and shit. So he was like the
Yeah,
first solo artist to really blow like that.
and he stood the test of time. It's not too many artists today that can do that, let alone do it back then. And I ain't gonna cap if LL dropped a song today. We probably gonna check that out.
He dropped the album this year and it wasn't bad. It was like
I know. I peeped it a little bit. It wasn't too. He still got bars. Like he one of them ones, bro. He the GOAT.
Hey, hold on a second. I gotta blow my nose real quick. I didn't want to just walk off with like
you good,
this part out.
Yeah. Oh, you straight. My brief intermission. I was thirsty anyways. See, my problem with the Snapple for real, they be having the same fact on all like about a lot of these. I drink some water, I drink some Snapple. So I'll be reading the Snapple facts. They need to switch these up, change these up. You feel me? Shout out to deleted scenes though. Mama say, "Mark you well." How does your mother say? Let's dive deep. Uncover that. I really. Hey man, Gilly look like Stevie Wonder.
You said who?
Gilly look like Stevie Wonder. Hold on, with the camera at.
Oh shit.
He doing the same head nod now, boy. I thought this was Stevie without the headpiece. I ain't know what was going on. I had to shake my phone.
Oh man.
Hey,
yeah, LL. He got a great point. How you feel about LL saying that?
To piggyback off what you were saying, I wish I caught it on recording when we first started, because you know when it flow is the best way. But dude is the first Soulja Boy, man. He did almost everything first for us, bro. He just like you said, he bridged the gap. He helped a lot of artists today. Back then, he paved the way for people to go over to fashion, over to movies. You didn't see us doing these. He was the first black dude to survive a horror movie, man. We still barely doing that. We had to wait to get out. Like, come on. But what else I got? His most notable songs, "I Need Love," "Around the Way Girl," those songs, those still getting played. You can still play that for a girl and still get her. Come on now.
He's doing it too. I forgot about doing it.
Yeah, you're right. Doing it. But he got the official blueprint, in my opinion, on what it would take to come from where you're from, an impoverished area, crime-stricken area, if you will, and you grow above and you be above, because we can see what he's doing right now, and it's everything. He's doing what, talk shows, movies, TV shows. When he on that NCIS or something like that? When he on one of the
He's still on there.
Look, he 112. He still look like me. My age to look like. It's crazy. And what you say he just dropped the album not too long ago. He's still coming out with bars. Hey, I'm gonna do a review of that soon. But what else?
I've got to mention the fashion too. He did put Kangos on, like in the 80s. The reason niggas was wearing Kangos is because of him. The whole gold rope chain and all that. He was in the 80s during the crack era in New York. Like, he knew the Supreme Team. Like, but he didn't rap about that shit. That's what makes it impressive. He was around, but he didn't rap about that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He really showed niggas, like, I get you come from that, but you ain't gotta embellish it so much. You ain't gotta glorify it so much. It's a million ways to make a quarter, bro. It's a million ways to find a penny. You ain't got to do it the same way you saw the last nigga do it, bro. Pick it up
And
different.
he was the first one to put on FUBU too, like in the late 90s. Like that's a little before your time, but FUBU had a run for about like 5 years. Like from about 98 to about 03. Like Damon John, the dude who made FUBU, he made like $1 billion off of that. Like he was the first rapper.
Shark Tank now.
Yeah. So LL, I agree with him, man. He got a point. He needs more respect.
He definitely does. He coined the term GOAT. Everything we throwing around now. Look at my name. We got seven rappers last year who just dropped the album called GOAT, the Billy Goat or whatever. You got to pay homage to who did it first. We wouldn't even thought of this, you feel me, if somebody else ain't thought of it first, I guess. But I guess that's kind of relative anyway. All the time it's parallel type shit. But he has 7 platinum albums. And it's crazy because he tied with NBA YoungBoy and Outkast, bro.
I'm an old man. I don't get the whole YoungBoy shit. Shout out to him.
Hey, look, when I was coming up, that's when he first started dropping music. His first albums to me were good music. It was great albums. I wouldn't put him up there with these. But 7 albums, you just gotta. That's his fans, bro.
He got a great fan base. His fan base,
it's my little cousins. I know. Them niggas play every song. They got the snippets and all.
Yo, like when I used to work in this warehouse, it would be dudes that would be playing his shit on YouTube like out loud, like no headphones, no fucks given. I was like, yo, his fan base is real. I was like, I don't think he understands how influential he is. And to this day, I don't think he do.
I agree with that. A lot of he be drugged up most times anyway, and it look like he be out the way. And that's the best way for artists to be too. You got to be out the way. You can't really pay too much attention. Just go create, go in that dungeon, do what you got to do. Oh no, he what he does is impactful. You can't deny that. They're feeling something. That's why they ODing about it. I wish a lot more of the music was positive or a little bit more on. I don't want to hear you killing murder and you want to die all damn day. All day? Right. Every day? Ain't none of the days happy? Well, shit. Go to a therapist or two. But what else? I did want to give a random shout out to Polo G because every album he's ever released, which is 4, has went platinum or double platinum, and he's the only rapper to ever do that. So, wow. Yeah, shout out Polo G for that.
Yeah, last thing about LL, it's just think about everybody who came out around that time: the Kool Moe D's, Big Daddy Kane, Chuck D, Rakim. I mean, they're all legends, but he really transcended.
I think Rakim. See, I don't know if he cared about the other stuff, but as far as hip hop, I don't think he's lost a step. We still pay attention to him. He still got bars, but I don't think I think if he cared enough, he probably would have been in the same league.
Yeah, he don't seem like the type of compromise to like accept the bullshit. That's just the vibe.
Oh, yeah. You can tell, bro.
Yeah,
that's God Rakim. You say what? What God?
You want me to do what? Oh, fuck.
Hey, you got anything else you want to say about LL?
No, I feel like that was a good breakdown. I thought it was a real good breakdown.
I bet. Hey, please let us know what y'all think about everything we said and everything he said. Our next topic is Young Thug, his probation plea, his deal. He's going to serve 15 years probation. If he violates any time on anything, he goes back and serves 20 years mandatory. He can't have gang signs or terms displayed anywhere, no guns, drugs. He also has to stay away from Atlanta for the next 10 years. He does have to come back yearly to do a stop the violence and anti-gang. Oh shit! And an anti-gang conference once. Then he has to get back out of there. I think once he was released, he had 48 hours to gather all his things and leave the city as well. And this is all per Atlanta News first. What are you? I think I'll go first this time. I think this a crazy deal, bro. Like you got to really be perfect. You got to be 100% perfect. And then when it comes to all his music as well, are they limiting his performances, his past songs? Can he not perform those in entirety? Can he not say those words? Does he have to bleep those out? I feel like there's so many gray areas when it comes to that as well. Especially with artistic vision. Can I not say these things now because of my plea? These things made my money. These things are funding what I'm doing. I can't even travel without making the money. And if I don't say these words, if I don't say these songs, if I don't keep doing what I'm doing per my music, I can't do what you need me to do. I feel like in a way, my boy, go ahead and fight that. Tell him just let me say what I gotta say. I just ain't gonna say it over there. How you feel, man?
If somebody that's been on probation for 6 months before, 15 fucking years is egregious. In fact, he can't go to Atlanta for 10 years. I know that hurts, man.
Oh yeah.
Whew. So I guess he's gonna have to do his welcome home show in Savannah or Macon or Athens, something like that. But it just, I don't know. I don't really like it, man. But I understand why he took the deal because the trial was so excessively long. He done lost people he was close to over the time. Like, so he just like, yo, fuck it. I'll sign whatever if I'm free, even though he's really not all the way. Because those restrictions are crazy. I'm pretty sure he probably can't even smoke a blunt. Like the way that shit sounds.
He can't do nothing, man. He got to be cold turkey on everything. He damn near got to be a new person.
I mean, it's tough, but freedom is better than jail, though. He was locked for, what, 4 or 5 years? So it's tough, but I get why he's not that shit.
The case didn't look like it was slowing down no time soon. They was gonna keep throwing it through the motions. He was gonna keep sitting. Hey man, let me sit at the crib.
Right. Like, at least I'm around my family. At least I can get some pussy. Like,
oh God.
Be real. Like, that's really the deal breaker.
But that mandatory 20 for anything, say like, bro, he's 9 years, 11 months in. They just saw this man smoke one blunt. Come here. That's a dub for you. You get to fight the universe after that, bro, because that's fucked up, man. That's in a way, it feel like a win-win for them, bro, because how can you not make a mistake in that time, man? I pray to God my boy don't. May the ancestors guide him well type shit.
Yeah, man. Like, anything, like, probation shouldn't even be that long, yo. I did 6 months and that shit was a lot.
But you know they wanted him to hang for real, bro. They didn't want him to go. They hated that man. Then on the top of what was going on with Lucci and them too, it was too much violence, bro. They were trying to make an example, and then in the way they did.
Yeah, I just hope that he comes back and just can recalibrate and just be okay. Because apparently, like, Thug's sister put out a statement, was like, yo, we lost relatives and shit. You gotta give him some time before the music's coming. Like, it's gonna come out, but like, give him some time. I think the fans really don't understand that. Like, the stress of life, like facing life.
A lot of these people don't care, bro. Like they don't see the humanity in it.
Right.
Like he's still a person, bro. He still got feelings just like you do. If your sim died, you're gonna be crying for 3 days. He done lost people. Y'all gotta relax. It take time to grieve. Especially you to change your life. You'd have never thought you'd be in this position again. You done did everything to be everywhere and not to be there. Now you back there. You can't do nothing. My life's stuck again. I'm back in the box. Seeing people disappear again and I can't even see them. Come on, man. He was in the hell for another time, bro. You gotta let him make it up out of that. Just be patient.
And ain't like all his assets frozen too? Like he can't really touch the money that he put away, right? Or it's some weird shit like that.
He got Mariah. He's straight. she got him. Baby got him.
I mean, she did hold it down. I give her credit. Like I don't really know too much about her, but every time I saw Shorty, she was like screaming "Free him" with Loyal.
Oh yeah, she was definitely older. She was doing what what's her name was doing for Gucci, Keisha.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie. I told my wife, like, yo, if you wait for 5 years, I gotta get off. It's fucked up to say, but like, if you did something to get yourself locked up, but I can wait for like a year or two. But once you get to 5, I'm gonna be backed up like LA traffic, dog. I can't do that shit, man.
I ain't gonna cap. I only got to do something. All that, yeah. After 2 years and a month, shit getting shaky. I can't see no more.
Hey, and she told me the same thing. I'm like, yo, I can't get mad at you. If I did something to put myself in jail for 5+ years, I can't get mad at you.
Oh yeah, if I'm sitting down for a year, baby, go live your life. Go ahead. Go do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Just when I come back, you come back and don't do nothing stupid. So I ain't gotta go back. We'll be fine. Copacetic.
But I think the relationship with him and Gunna is pretty weird. Like he said in the courtroom they make music together, but he hopping online like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. So it's like really confusing.
I was gonna speak on that too. That was such a weird thing to do. That's such an awkward thing to do. But as you said, it could just be an emotional thing, bro.
But like that dude, Yak Gotti had a whole full spread of like food in the interrogation room. He was telling it all. The dude Woody, he told like a motherfucker. He got his own platform now. So it's like it's mad people you can get mad at before Gunna, in my opinion. And Gunna never came off as like super street dude.
But would you want to speak on somebody you want to do something to? And technically, he can't speak on them. He's not allowed to speak on anybody else in that case. He can't say their name. Right. If he wanted to. That's a violation right there.
Yeah, that's why he deleted it. But like, I don't know. I just feel like it's misdirected anger. But we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Maybe he did some fuck shit.
I mean, is it misdirected? Gunna said they tricked him and made him say what he said. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't got to be no street nigga to know you ain't supposed to be talking too fucking much. Be quiet. Just be quiet. Mind your business. If you don't know, you don't know. Now, don't say it's no street shit. If you don't know, if you say you don't know it's no street shit, don't say it's no street shit. You feel me? Keep it all the way music. Say all I know, for my knowledge, is we do music. I'm an artist. One of them. Don't say street. Say I don't know what that means. We do street where?
Right.
You feel me? You gotta finesse it.
I mean, he pretty much lost like a lot of his fan base. He still was charting, I suppose, but
it did he? As everything I've been seeing, everybody saying they don't care. He ain't snitch on them. That's the new wave with the fans now, bro. These little motherfuckers don't care, bro. They don't care about snitching no more, bro. They say they didn't tell on me. And this from a nigga that I'm in this generation, bro. I'm watching it. I'm looking at the comments and shit. I'm looking at them, bro. They saying he didn't tell on me. All right. You gonna be the next nigga he tell on? You stupid ass.
I'm just from a different era. That's really surprising to me.
No, bro. When I see it, I'll be alarmed. I'm like, what y'all mean? But that's how niggas is on the block nowadays. Niggas will they'll tell on 7 niggas, come back, and they hanging together. That the whole block tell on each other, and the whole block tell on other niggas too.
Yeah, shit different.
The streets ain't the same. Music ain't the same.
You know, a funny thing is, I don't know if you remember the Stop Snitching DVDs.
Hell yeah, I do. I grew up. But they had the shirts and all.
So that's from like around my way. And the funny thing is, the dude who made the DVDs, his son got killed. He tried to go to the police about it. They told him, fuck out of here, eat a dick. They straight up said, fuck out of here. I was like, wow, that's harsh. But
hey, look, that's why niggas was beefing with Jeezy, bro. Because you can't tell us, you can't leave me left and then you running right, and you supposed to be the leader. What is wrong with you?
Hey.
Jeezy told us trap or die. He told his son get a degree. He ain't told us. He ain't double back and tell us to get a degree. That's where you fucked up. You ain't fucked up when you said trap or die. You fucked up when you realized it was wrong, and you ain't tell all the niggas you wrong. You supposed to go back, dig that up, plant a new seed, like you did.
At least T.I., he goes back and he's like, "Hey, we need to like clean some of this shit up." I don't like him all the way. So
he's gonna go to jail. He's gonna go to jail.
Not even recently. I remember what you talking about. He had that, what was the show, Road to Redemption or some shit. But
how did he, bro? He kept getting caught with military grade weapons and coming home the next night.
They call that man telling informant. I remember,
bro.
They said it was maybe like a year or two ago on Twitter. I'm mainly on Twitter. They was like, it's one rapper from Atlanta that's really popular, and he works with the feds. And a lot of these dudes getting locked up in cases, RICO cases. People were saying it was him. Somebody said 2 Chainz. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about Titty Boy.
Yeah, somebody said Gucci. I'm like, I don't think so. But a lot of Gucci's rappers is in jail, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because I've been thinking about that a lot too. Like he lead his artists astray so much, and that's my problem with the OGs and the old heads a lot too. Like they lead niggas astray. Like you lead people to an early grave so fast. Like for what? And then they go through it. They don't want to go through it. That's why they go send another nigga to go do it, so they can they can reap the benefits. And that's salty, bro. If you, and nine times out of 10, they know a way how to get away with all that shit. It's just too much work for them, bro. They just don't want to do it. Stop being assholes, you old niggas, man. Old bitch ass niggas, man. He saw Shuddy. He doing all these drugs, ODing on live and shit. First of all, his people should have been taking that shit away from him, bro. That's a hit to them. Second, that's your artist. You seeing this as the lead of the label, bro. You call hey, he fucking up our image, bro. We don't want to look like no drug addicts. Get this nigga off camera. Shut all this shit down. Somebody go take his phone. Send him to rehab. Whether he want to go or not, put it in the contract. If you care about niggas, put it in the contract. Do better. Niggas ain't gonna get no money. You gonna have to go, come on, man. All you gotta do is be Pooh Shiesty. He robbing niggas. You got $1 million. What is you robbing niggas for?
Hit songs. That's what I didn't understand. Like, what the fuck?
And then he dropped a freestyle talking about niggas talk too much. Ain't nobody say nothing about you, Pooh. You did it. We saw you. You did it. And you said it.
In a bright green Lambo. A bright green Lambo. Like, come on. Bro.
I be thinking, bro, we played GTA. It's fun. COVID was a fun ass time, bro. The pandemic. It was GTA server like, bro. It was fun. Get that shit up, my niggas. They cracking down. They coming to get everybody. You gotta relax.
Yeah, man. They be using lyrics against motherfuckers, and like, I don't think they really understand.
And that's so tricky too, because a lot of times they say they're not even supposed to use the lyrics. Like, I think in California they can't do that.
Yeah, they just put that in for sure.
But I think that's what they got Dirk at, and they probably I heard they're gonna try to use his lyrics against him. They looking into his lyrics. His lawyer.
I mean, he wasn't discreet though. Like, niggas from our day would be discreet. I don't know if you remember Mac from No Limit, but they took lyrics from like 3 different songs and tried piecing them together. And he had got fucked over. He just got released because he didn't kill somebody. Like, they say he killed somebody, but he really didn't. And Mac was like a conscious rapper. So that's different than Lil Durk. Durk be having confessionals and shit.
Oh, hey, look, it's federal, so I'm not gonna say shit for real because that's federal as hell. But bro, go listen to that man's song. He said what he gonna be in a few years. So, hey, the tongue holds so much power. Be careful what you say if you don't want to live that life for real. Be careful what you think if you don't want to do that shit for real. Because you feel me, you got so much power inside yourself. If you see it, you can do it, bro. If you can see it, you can be there. This life like Jumper for real, bro. We can really teleport. It just take a little time.
Yeah, man.
You say what?
my first example of the power of the tongue that really stood out to me was Biggie talking about Ready to Die. And like 3 years later, he just kept putting that out there. And it had songs about killing himself and shit. Like he had hits, but like the B-sides, he would have like some really dark, depressing shit.
Man.
And it's some people like I'm surprised they still around. Like one guy I'm surprised from my era that's still around is Zero. He was really depressing. DMX lasted longer than I thought he would because he had a crazy fucking life. It's just like you can't just speak certain shit and be in a positive light, man. Like you just constantly death. It's just
that's what's gonna come to you, man. It's like that's what you worship. You worship that type of negativity. That's what you give so much life and energy, and you make it so provocative. That's all that's gonna be around you. That's all that's gonna attract to you. You got to want better. Key point, J. Cole. All he talking about is good shit, peaceful shit. This nigga even a bow out of beef, whether or not we respect it or not. Ain't nobody fucking with him, bro.
I mean, now it looks smart. At first, everybody was like, "Oh, you soft, you weak," but after we see what transpired,
as a rap fan, as a rapper, if you will, I write. You feel me? I used to battle a little bit here and there. It's a competition sport. It's like MMA. It's like boxing. We can trade blows and we can still hug each other afterwards. Don't say you're the greatest rapper. Don't put yourself on the king of the hill. Don't crown yourself as the greatest. Then when niggas come say, I'm finna pull that crown, I'm finna pull that chain, you say, no, I don't want to fight. What do you mean? You gonna lay down? Niggas tell you gotta get down and lay down and you gonna lay down.
I did what you saying. He can't really be on the GOAT list, but I think, like he has said, Kendrick really didn't fucking like Drake as a person. And he was like, yo, yeah, he was like, I fuck with you too much. I think they said Schoolboy Q was the one that's like, yo, this shit personal. I don't know if you want to get between this. Like, I don't want you to catch phrase. Like, we actually like you, dog. Yeah. So I think he got that win and was like, oh, this is what's going on? Nah, I'm good. And I hear what you're saying, though. As far as like the GOAT list and all that shit, he can't put himself above Kendrick after this debacle. Just my opinion.
Oh, he definitely can't.
But I mean, I respect it though. He's still like a legendary artist, though. He's still like one of the best from the era. Like, sure.
Indeed. The one song they got together when they teased their joint album when they rapped on each other's songs. Did you hear that?
I gotta spin it. I definitely gotta listen to it.
I'll send it to you. But in my opinion, that's my favorite version of J. Cole. When he raps aggressive, he going at you. And I feel like if he did that for 2 more albums, bro, he can solidify himself as. But again, because of that bowing out, you really can't because you already said sorry, my bad. You put your hand out there. You let niggas tap your hand. You feel me? But if this didn't happen, if he did that little aggressive flow, if he really rapped at niggas like I know he can, bro, he'd be up there. He'd be up there in the top 10, top 8 for real.
Yeah, what was the track he had? What was it? It was off Forest Hills Drive. I think it was called Fire Drill. I think it was the one where he was going there. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Cole songs.
He went even harder on the songs I'm talking about, bro. Even I'm telling you, double that.
All right,
never did it
again. As far as this Thug and Gunna situation, I actually do think Thug is gonna be successful post jail release because a lot of niggas that get out of jail, that shit don't hit the same. A whole lot of niggas. I can't think of too many success stories in all honesty. Like Boosie's done great social media wise, music wise. Niggas ain't checking for his music like he was before when he was locked up. As a Maryland nigga, they ain't checking for this shit. He even said himself, outside Louisiana, Baltimore is his second biggest fan base. Like he got shooters in Baltimore. Like niggas, I don't want to say too much, but like he plugged in with Baltimore for real. Like shit, it's love. Him and Yo Gotti, they get the most love outside the city in Baltimore. But yeah, you said who?
That 11, Yo Gotti, that 11-11 was my shit. I blew out my eardrums with that fucking mixtape, man.
But I can't think of nobody else who left jail. Because Shine, he was anticipated out of jail. His shit was wet when he got out.
Son, this nigga's a president.
I said musically. Like
all right,
I'm just talking musically. That's it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit, Benny Siegel we ain't even want to hear that shit no more.
Yeah, so like when you sit down for years and the game just changes and passes you by, Thug was influential with a lot of these niggas though, so he might be the exception.
He not losing a step, bro. He these niggas' grandfather.
Yeah. So
that's like Wayne. Yeah, Wayne. No, Wayne is he one of the ones. He went.
Yeah, he came out with 6%. You're right.
Yeah. Wayne. I'm trying to do what Pop when he first. we gotta dig in the crates for this.
Yeah, like you really gotta rack your brain to think that everybody who made good music post jail. I guess Snoop too. Yeah, you gotta really go back.
Yeah, I'm telling you, got to dig in the crates. I'm trying to really think now. I ain't like Eminem once he came out of rehab. That pissed me off.
I mean, he needed to, though. He needed that
rehab. Almost sent him a pack that day. I'm telling you. Check the man.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think, man. Like, I think he's going to succeed, though, just because of how the game is. And, like, people are really anticipating him to drop. So, I think he'll be all right.
It's still his scene. Like, it's still his flow. Pooh Shiesty is the one I worry about because I think he got 2 more years. I don't know if they care no more.
They don't. He was too basic of a rapper to be like, yo, we anticipating him coming home. Honestly, in my opinion, I like Fujiano more than Pooh Shiesty. I don't know if
he got more flair.
Yeah.
He just stupid.
I was hot when he got locked up. That was like one of the few young rappers I actually liked, yo.
Didn't he cut his band and go on a run?
I don't remember what he did.
He did stupid shit. I know that. Then cut his band and just left. I said, "What you do that? Why did you do that?" He ain't even had that much time to sit on that bitch. He just said, "Fuck it."
And he would have been next, yo. Like he was a star. Like he had some shit to him, man. He could rap. That's one guy I kind of hope can get it back, but I don't think so. Once you're gone for so long, especially like every year, it's like a new wave of rappers, man. So if you ain't
nowadays, you got back in the day. You know for certain even more so than me. When they drop albums, a lot of times it was a 5-year period. They gave people the time to digest. If you give people 5 years nowadays, you over with. You cooked. You're gonna have to restart from square one again. Like, and that's I think that's a test or a knock to a lot of the music nowadays. It doesn't have the same power. It doesn't have the same feeling. So people don't even hold it to the. I don't want to listen to this for 5 years. What else you got? What else do you got, bro? I heard this. What else you got?
Yeah, definitely a quantity over quality issue right now for shit show.
Yes, sir. I do want to move on to the next topic. Do you have anything else to say about this? All right, better. I think that was a good one. Our next one says, and I'm glad you brought up the Drake and the Kendrick beef because now we can introduce that too. To start off all these disses, they've been dissing each other for a long time, bro. Kendrick started dissing him. Bro, I think I was in like 8th grade. He been dissing this nigga since when, bro? I think the first most notable when he did the freestyle on the BET Hip Hop Awards. That your career ain't shit unless Kendrick in a high five woo. Then Drake started throwing little subtle shots back at him. Him and Cole never really beefed it. They always been friends for the shit. He even fought. I heard he fought Diddy for Kendrick. So they always had a bond type shit to piggyback off what you said. They ain't never gonna have that type of relationship where they're gonna go to blows like that. It's always gonna be a playful and a relaxed spar. So I guess I agree a little bit with what you said. But yeah, Drake's soft, bro. He really is. All his disses was he was singing at niggas. Like, don't sing at me, bro. If I'm rapping at you, don't sing at me. That's annoying. First of all, don't do that. And it's weird. Why is you doing that? It's 112 niggas in this room. We freestyling, we rapping, and you just start humming, and you got melodic. What you doing? We got on Timberlands and puffer coats. Calm down. Then on top of that, he wanted to go back at Meek Mill, putting his pitch on billboards. Meek Mill could have sued him for that because that's my face, and you can't just be using my face without asking me or paying me anything. And that's defamation of character because you're using it like it's a fucking joke. He could have sued you for that, but he didn't. He just dissed you because you're a bitch boy and it's funny. But nah, you want to diss nigga because they made a hit and it's true and niggas rocking with it. And y'all need to go check out the TikTok too. I already dropped the video. He got Drake playing the damn song. And he rapping the most out-of-pocket parts. The only shit I saw him rap was he was a pedophile. Well, okay, sir. I think you're claiming that. I think you know who you are. What you feel about it though? What you feel about they beefing the Drake lawsuit on his record company?
Whew. Where to begin? All right. So me personally, I never was a big fan of Drake. As soon as I found out you have ghostwriters and you still trying to claim that you a GOAT, you lose a lot of credibility with me. I like his early stuff, like when he was, rapping for the ladies, like, cool, stay in your lane. But when you try to do the gangster shit and mob ties and you want to be a tough guy, it just felt like he's always in character. He don't know who Aubrey Graham is. That's why I couldn't really relate to him.
Not to cut you off, bro. I remember I was riding in the car with my mama one day. I'm coming home from school. They got the song on the radio. Drake verse come on. I'm rocking with it. He got one specific bar say, yo, hood ain't hood enough. I think I almost punched the radio. Who the fuck is you talking to, Aubrey? Who is you talking? Push your wheelchair in the street talking about my hood ain't hood enough. Nigga.
Oh, yeah, Amen with Meek Mill. I remember that. That was actually one of the songs I liked. I like his early stuff.
Bad, bro. Yeah, bro, he was definitely better melodic. But please continue.
Yeah, and just like I never got the feeling that he's one of the greatest rappers I ever heard. I've been consistently. It wasn't a lot of us, but I'll pull up tweets like, yo, I just was never a Drake fan. I felt like he was like a geek back in the day. He wants some Revenge of the Nerds shit. It just never felt genuine. Like, be yourself and people gravitate. And he a wave rider too. Like, whatever the trend is, he'll hop on the wave and then not give people the opportunity. I heard, like, we hopped on Versace. He didn't want to give Migos their publishing for that shit.
No, he didn't, bro. He tried to stiff niggas on that shit.
Yeah, and then, like, apparently he was supposed to be in the Tony Montana video for Future, but he blew him off to go to MTV. Just, like, he would do fuckboy shit. I'm just like, yo, how do y'all feel like he's the best rapper ever? I don't get it.
They even said Future don't really like him all like that. He just know they make money, so yeah, now when he get here to do something with him. So he keep doing like, weird shit like that.
Yeah.
He Wayne went to jail. He fucked that man bitch. He
his own boss. The dude that put him on.
Yeah, sightsee little nigga. But you right though, bro. Like, this is his greatest acting credit, bro. What he's been doing in the music and the hip hop industry. He's a chameleon, bro. He can sit there and he's finna change form every single time, bro. Dude, that's the one thing you can give him credit for, bro. He was a great actor, bro. He was a great ass actor. The one thing you can't act too well is street, though. Only way you can do that, you're gonna have to go in the field, bro. I want you to come outside.
Like, you can tell the machine's behind him, man. And the fact that he's trying to sue UMG, like, yo, you benefited from payola yourself, bro.
Man,
it's obvious. Like, some of these songs, like, they charting high and everything. Like, I don't be hearing these shits. Not every song. Like, he got hits. I'm not gonna take that away from him.
Oh, he definitely got hits.
He's considered a legend. I didn't like his music, but I'm not going to sit here and act like he wasn't on the charts for 15 straight years. I'm not going to take that away.
He got 2 albums, in my opinion, that are great. The Take Care album, I really liked that when it first dropped. And the Nothing Was the Same. I love that album. I used to play that shit cover to cover.
Yeah, that's about it. I can't relate to him. It's like better male music, man. Like you just
really
complaining about
his beats and production and shit.
Yeah, like you complaining about how women did you wrong and how like I can't relate to this weirdo shit. And like you in touch with your emotions and they I never liked Drake, bro. Like I'm sorry if I'm coming off as biased, but I'm glad that Kendrick came through with the sledgehammer and got this shit up out of here. I never understood.
I'm not mad at all. I'm saying those 2 albums, in my opinion, decent. He got he got 1,000 writers. You know the nigga got good bars. Now and again, he got 1,000 niggas that can rap. Shit, yeah. King Louis from Chicago. He signed to OVO as one of the writers. Like he has a lot of rappers, bro. And he collect these motherfuckers like Infinity Stones. He put them to the side and say, "Right, you better write." And the niggas right. They ain't gonna drop shit. You gotta force your way out that sweatshop. You just gotta be happy with that nigga rapping your shit, and that's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't understand why he's the GOAT to some people. Like he just never came off as genuine. He really always came off as disingenuous, and he doesn't know who he is.
I don't know of many people in the culture, bro. Us, if we really consider him the GOAT, it's the other demographics that really hold them higher because they care more about analytics than what the game really is when you're really out there. I think it's always going to be a difference when you're the reason why when the music is happening. Like you live in that life. Like I lived that too. I saw that too. I breathed that same air. I know what you mean. I walked that same walk. I saw them same colors. I saw that same vibrancy. You feel me? It's the difference between that versus somebody who wanted to and it looks nice to them.
Yeah.
The numbers really matter to more people than the subject matter and shit like that.
Right. So, and I really don't like the I'm gonna get my manager. Like, where's the manager move he did with this UMG shit? I think it's a sucker move. Like you said, man, he was taking all these victory laps when he beat Meek Mill or whatever. Like, is that your girls tour or the world tour, all that shit? You got a Grammy for you out here doing the most. And then when somebody put it back at you, you did weird shit when it came to Pusha T. Then you did weird shit here. So I can't respect him as a battler, like as a rapper in general. Like, you a pop star. Like, you one of the biggest pop stars of this era. I'll give you that.
Is.
But like,
how many raps has he even released a rap album? I don't know if he's released a rap album. Every album he has is mostly R&B. It's mostly pop. He's mostly singing on that bitch. It's melodic. He doesn't rap like that.
Yeah,
I think a lot of times they see black and brown people, bro, and all they consider us as rappers. That's it. That's all.
He considered himself a rapper though, so he put himself in that arena. He thought he was nice like that. The Heart Part 6 is one of the worst diss songs I heard all the time. Like, that diss song sucked. Taylor Made sucked. Family Man is actually pretty good. I'll give him credit for that. That was like the only good diss song, and he was doing good at shooting at other motherfuckers, not really Kendrick. He got Rick Ross out of here.
I think it's hard to say something about a nigga who you ain't got no dirt on, but they know everything about you.
Right.
Like, if you be like, damn, he don't do nothing. But I do.
And I agree with Kendrick. The fact that he said Drake was trying to put like money on his head and Bitcoin, that shit's unforgivable. It's like people who have been around some shit. You can't try to take my life and think we gonna be cool. Like, ain't no letting up.
And that's what I mean, bro. I had to explain this shit to some of these little white boys, bro, because they don't understand. This shit not a game. This shit real. Like, a lot of this shit y'all see in the movies, y'all see in the music videos, y'all hearing the rap songs. This shit real, bro. They rapping about it so they can get out of it. I ain't gonna cap to you. These niggas terrified. That's why they rapping their ass off so they can get the fuck away. They don't want to live like that, bro. To have money on your head, bro, is a terrifying feeling, bro. Because you don't know who gonna take your life, bro. You don't know when that shit gonna come, bro. You just gonna wait. You gonna wake up every day like fuck it. It is what it is, and you just gonna, bro. Are you ready to live closer to the win every day, bro? Knowing that the next step could be the next bullet, bro, and the last breath. Can you do that? I can. I did it before. Can you though? That's what I'm saying. Y'all people gotta relax, bro. And then to go do something like that, to go put you trying to be a gangster, you gonna put some money on my head? You gonna put money on my fucking head? Now you want to open the door to real gangsters. You want to gangsterism, thugonomics. We're gonna have to open up that door for real. Let me show you what them old niggas been doing. Let me show you what we doing medieval times, because we still do that shit when we get street for real. That shit get wicked. Drake ain't never seen no street shit, bro. He gonna melt if he ever see this man in person like that.
There's an allegation. I don't want to put it out there, but like they said, well, he said if something happened to him, it was because of Drake, the Triple X kid.
I remember that shit too. They say Drake set it up. They say he stole his flow, his style. He did steal his flow and his fucking style. You can see it in the music. He stole his flow patterns. I think they say they was having some little beef, and Drake paid some people to go handle whatever handled, and it turned out how it turned out. I don't really know how much validity in it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really know how much validity in it. It's all alleged. It's all hearsay. The Triple X kid, he wasn't a good person, his fucking self. So a
lot of enemies. Shit show.
Fuck a lot of enemies. He beat the shit out that girl, bro.
That whole thing is weird. I never listened to his music off the shrimp of that, bro.
He beat her ass for no reason, and he beat her ass in a way that was just like, come on, bro. You couldn't do no nigga like that. That's why you go do a female like that. You a pussy, you a peon. I don't care about none of that. And then he turned around and a lot of songs come out. He had diss her to my, she told the world I beat her. Nigga, I saw the pictures. You did. It was like she was in a car crash. Shorty, you a hoe for it. I don't care the little nigga. Hey, hold on. Let me.
I didn't like his music either, yo. I thought he was overrated. I didn't get the whole like.
And they call him a legend, bro. What did he do? What did he do to be considered? Juice WRLD, I like a few of his songs. He from Chicago. Shout out Shorty. But if we holding a music conversation and a rap conversation and we talking about legends and you drop Juice WRLD, I'm gonna get a little upset. I
dig it. That's why I knew rap was I was too old. Like 2016, that's kind of when I stopped checking for a lot of niggas. I was like, I don't understand this Uzi Vert shit. I don't understand 21 Savage. I think all of them dudes overrated, bro. But that's a whole other topic.
They are, but it's like it's not enough. It's not enough popular great rappers and a lot of popular great artists that really get the shine that we can compare to. So it's all watered down. So it's a bunch of Kool-Aid with no sugar. They just pulled the package and that bitch and stirred it, bro. And that's what we got to deal with. You just got to pick from the flavors you can tolerate.
That's a fact. But yeah, Drake is a sucker for this, man. Like, and honestly speaking, he playing a dangerous game, trying to sue a label. They about to put all his skeletons out there. Like,
bro, did you see what they've been doing? They're trolling the man himself. They releasing TikToks themselves with Kendrick with the squabble up shit, talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times we listen to the. They over promoting the nigga music now. You gonna sue me? Now we finna OD. No, stop. Don't. Never bite the hand that feeds you, especially if it's Jewish.
Right? You think he's bigger than the label? Like, bro, nobody's bigger than the label. Even Michael fucking Jackson, they made him relax a little.
They made him example. What he say? Tony Montella is the devil. He was gonna buy. He was gonna have half of what it was, Warner Bros. Or
maybe Sony. I can't remember.
Yeah, Sony. He was gonna own like 50 or 67% of that shit. They got him right up out the way.
And they was mad, bro. They was mad that he bought the Beatles catalog too. They held that against them forever. That was some gangster shit.
They don't want niggas to have nothing. We got, hey, look, if we gonna do anything, bro, let's do it collectively and quietly. Let's shut the fuck up, because I think that's our problem too much. We get excited, we get happy, we starting to get shit. We want to flash, we want to show the chain. We ain't even got the house yet, but we finna show the address. We ain't even moved in yet. We finna show niggas the carpet. Relax, bro. Let's get all this shit. Let's have the kingdom. Let's put all the gold up. Let's make niggas make fables, and then let's allow them to see it. But let's do it first, and let's do it for a long time first before we start showing niggas shit. Because then they infiltrate and they fuck it up for us.
My last thing on Drake, like I said, never was a fan, but I don't want to see him like have an accident and then they try to use the music after he passes away and like make money off of that, because you know that type of thing happens in that industry. Music industry, dark as a motherfucker. So
when it come to our artists, bro, and I won't even say just our artists, because they're doing it to everybody. We're just numbers, bro. We're all just numbers to these big companies, to these big entities, to these big conglomerates. We're just another number. If we go, they finna make some off of it. They probably got life insurance at your job, bro. If you there that long, they probably got life insurance anywhere you going too fucking long, bro. They got a number for you, and when you go, I guarantee you they finna get a paycheck. They gonna get some. You down the job, they finna have another worker that night. They already been looking for applications anyway, just in case. And the record labels, bro, I haven't seen an artist yet who haven't put life insurance on. They make sure they finna get triple their dollar back if you go. Because once you go, they finna get paid. Once you die, then on top of the merchandise and on top of the re-releases and repackages and the re-drops, come on, man. It's crazy. It's barbaric.
For real. Like, I don't agree with the whole Drake going up against the machine. He just salty because he lost. But like the whole he's fighting the battle for all the rappers. Like, fuck no, he don't care about nobody, man. He a narcissist.
He trying to flip it again, bro. Like he doing it for the coaching. You not, bro. You right. Doing it because your feelings hurt. You done took them little sis ass braids down. He thought he was Snoop Dogg. He don't even wear that dumb ass shit. Take them beads out your head. What? My little sister don't even do that more. Take them beads out your head. I don't do that. He thought it was 2006.
Yeah, man. I'm interested to see what else happens for 2025. Like, he took a hit. I mean, he still gets played, but he got his fans that's going to defend him or whatever. But as far as the hip-hop culture, he took a mean hit this year. Like, he ain't respected as he used to be.
Not at all. His numbers has taken a hit too. Like he's not charting as high as he used to. So Kendrick definitely he made an impact. To get away from their beef, let's go straight into the review of the album GNX by Kendrick Lamar, released November 22nd, 2024. Whacked Out was the first song on the album. I'll put it as a 7.5 out of 10. I'll listen to it again, the whole album this morning before we started the pod to get a few weeks breather, and then I wanted to give a fresh take again. I really like that song. I gave it a 7.5. I might give it a solid 8 now. I really like that song. The album too, I'm gonna boost it up a little bit too. It's probably gonna be like a 8 to me. It's a solid 8. Never gonna be a 9. But a solid 8 is the highest I can put it, because it's a real vibe, bro. It's a real vibe once you go re-listen to it. But how do you feel about Whacked Out Murals?
I liked it. Like, straight aggressive to the point. Like, great way to start off the album. One of the better intros for an album I've heard in a while. So I give it about an 8. Like, I like Whacked Out Murals a lot.
Yes. I definitely agree with you too. And to speak on that, the intro to his album, I think a lot of people are missing that too. Albums, they're like when you're in school, bro, and your writing teacher tell you how to write your paper for the first time. Your introduction paragraph and your first 2 to 3 sentences really grip the reader. It really makes them want to pay attention to the body of work and everything else. Your intro song and your first 2 to 3 songs are so important to the rest of this album, because if they don't like that first song, bro, and that second song is mid, they pissed off by the third song. They not gonna listen to nothing. And that's just in the dope, bro. They pissed off. They mad because why did you give me this? Man, You are 100% right though. It is a great intro song, and it's just something that can't be beat. Solid 8. You agree with 8?
Yeah, I can give it an 8. I co-sign that.
All right. Next song, Squabble Up. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I like the beat, the flow. It took a few listens for me to really like this song. But after a few listens, I see why you released it. It'll be a popular song in a party for any dance party, any dance show. I can see it in a lot of movies. It's definitely gonna go up for a few years. California, this is a California album. This Cali shit. How do you feel about the song?
I'm not really big on the whole Cali West Coast thing. It's just like acquired taste. I'll give it 5 or 6. It was just all right to me. Like I don't
All right,
understand the appeal, but I say I mainly listen to Southern rap to keep it real. So
I understand that.
yeah, it just like it was cool for what it was, but it's just not for me. I don't know, just the beat. It was all right. Like that's not my favorite song off the album. I'll leave it
I
there. I
get that.
understand why he released it, but not for me.
I get that. It was definitely it's a I feel like it's a niche song. To like that song, you're probably not gonna be the biggest fan. You're definitely not gonna be the biggest hip hop fan. That's a song. That's a song to really bridge the gap to a lot of different people. A lot of people gonna hear that song and gonna bop to it. That's a song I can see the streetwear community, the breakdance community, the hip hop community. They're gonna be, oh my god, let's go do this. Let's go dance to that new Kendrick, and they can pop to that song. They can. You see, it's a lot of different
Skateboarding too.
movements.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's so many. It's so many things of the culture that you can do when you play that song. That it's not even more so about the lyrics and the bars. It's more so the vibe. This shit taking you to the picnic, to the barbecue, to where we had the block club party, and everybody doing a different shit. But I still feel it's a 6. We settle on 6.
Yeah, we can. Like I said, it wasn't for me. Like you hearing it everywhere on social media and shit, but like it was all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Song number 3, Luther, 5 out of 10. Scissor Part, 9 out of 10 in my opinion. I think Scissor saved him on most of his love songs. I really don't. Some artists struggle with a certain category of music. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just certain shit niggas just can't do. Like it's just not your vibe. Like I don't really want to hip hop hoops on the love song. I didn't. That's my boy. I don't want to hear that shit. Like it takes a certain flow. It takes a certain vibe. It's oh no, it gotta. Oh no, you just gotta ooze that type of confidence to really be able to do those love songs. You gotta be cool with it. I think I feel if he used his regular voice and not that, if he didn't do all that shit, bro, just rap, it probably would have better. It would have been a better song. Just the bare vocals. I think sometimes a little bit is enough. It's just enough. Either. But how do
Yeah,
you feel about it?
it's a great sample, and I agree with you with the voice. Like sometimes the voice just doesn't match with the beat, and it could take away from a song.
Yeah,
I give it a 6. I see what you're trying to do, but I agree with you. I don't really think love songs is his wave. It was okay. I don't think it was whack. We're gonna get to the whack song soon, but
oh, we definitely is. We definitely is.
it was solid. I can dig it. It I can agree with you with 5 though. I'm going with 5.
All right. What you want to give it a 5 or 5.5?
5.5. I give
I
it that.
bet
I
five
love
and a
it.
half. Luther.
The sample was
Yeah,
great.
the sample definitely it made it so raw. The sample and SZA really made me like that song.
Yeah.
Kendrick, I edit his shit out. I edited it out one day. Uh, song number 4, Man at the Garden. This is my favorite song on the album. This is one of my favorite songs of the year. His lyricism, his flow, the picture is gritty, it's filled with air, it makes you float on hope and pride. I heard that song twice. I remixed that bitch that night. I got 5 verses to that song, bro. How do you feel about that song?
Excellent song, great storytelling. The fact that he just showed different sides, the depiction of it, great lyricism. It was just a well thought out, well constructed song. Just excellent, showing why he's elite. So I can give it a 10. I really like that song. So it wasn't my favorite on there, but it was up there. It was like my second favorite.
All right. I think we probably got the same, like, top 3, top 5, but just in a different order. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. You said top 3,
All
top 5. Yeah.
All right, so Man at the Garden is a 10 out of 10. We settled on that.
For sure. Love that song.
Number 5, Hey Now. I gave it a 4 out of 10. I listened to it again today. I give it a 4.5 out of 10. That Hey Now, Say Now shit was so annoying. It was so unnecessary. I don't give a fuck what he's saying, what nobody say. You can stand on Mount Everest +2 and try to convince me, and I'll push your ass off because I don't believe you. It was stupid and unnecessary. How do you feel about this stupid ass song?
I think that was one of the songs I didn't really revisit like that. It was a couple of them. I was just like, I don't want to spin that shit back again. I'm trying to remember. It was one for sure. I'll mention it later. But yeah, that I don't know. It was just all right. Like that was one of the songs I was cool on going back to. In all honesty, so I agree with 4.
All right, we're gonna settle on 4. And a lot of these songs, the low rated songs, I only finished them because I had to, bro, just so I could do the review. They was, man, Kendrick, bro. I expect more. That's all I got for you. But 4 out of 10 for Hey Now, settle on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh well. Number 6, Reincarnated. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Listen to it again. That's a 9.5, probably a 10 out of 10 for me. I think the next time I hear it is gonna be a 10 out of 10. I wasn't the biggest fan of his Tupac voice. Just like we spoke on it again. You ain't stop using other niggas' voices. Stop trying to. You ain't got to manipulate your voice all the time. Just rap. Your regular voice is cool. Your voice is an instrument in itself. Let it be that. But the aggression in it, the lyricism, the vivid storytelling, it was all phenomenal in my opinion. Not many rappers can rap like that today. Back then, every now and again, he's gonna show you why he top 5 that are alive. But how do you feel about Reincarnated?
Reincarnated was my favorite song on the album. Like in all honesty, I guess because I mainly listen to 90s rap, it just gave me that good feeling, and I didn't mind the pop voice, especially after Drake did that treachery with Taylor Made and tried to do the AI pop voice. Like that really
like that shit neither.
Huh?
I didn't like that shit neither. Ain't neither one of them need to do what they did.
But I thought one thing that was really creative about Reincarnated, he was speaking about other artists from the past that got fucked over, like Billie Holiday and artists from that era. So I thought that was dope about Reincarnated. Phyllis Hyman, like he had mentioned her in there and what happened with her. She was very outspoken on the industry too. And how fucked up it was.
Indeed, those are people I've studied, and to rap about that, especially in a way of Reincarnated, to say those are his past lives and things like that, and also the way he spoke about the devil and that the theory between him and God and the story of that little parable. I love that shit. It's a 10 out of 10 for me now. You didn't talk me into it, buddy. But
that's my favorite one. Sure.
It was so the symbolism, it was so picturesque, it was so vivid, it was such an impactful song. It's hard to lower it or denounce its greatness. It was an amazing song. Do it again, bro. Do it twice.
Okay.
And also, that's one of the songs. If you hear it, don't nobody go touch it. Leave it the fuck alone. It's good where it's at. Don't try to remix it. Don't try to jump on it as a guest verse. We're gonna jump your ass outside the studio. So don't do it.
That's why I like it too. He ain't had one of them West Coast artists on there. I didn't like some of them dudes, to be honest with you. But
yeah,
like Buddy I was on GNX, I didn't really like his verse like that.
Dang, all right, so we
I like his verse like that, bro. sorry.
We gonna get that. We gonna get that. So Reincarnated, 10 out of 10.
Yes, absolutely.
I bet. TV off. Number 7. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Strictly because of the mustard bit. I played it again. I'm gonna give it a 7. That mustard. I was playing the album in my headphones and I had it maxed out already. Yeah, bro, I had it maxed out. So I heard it cut out for a second. And I'm like, damn, what are you finna do? And this nigga just started yelling mustard in my ear. Man, I must have got so mad, bro. I just turned my phone off for a second. Why did you do that?
Yeah, that was a turn off, man. That was definitely a turn off. You know what I mean, brother. Like, you listen to a song and you like an ad lib.
Oh yeah, cool. I know exactly what you mean.
You got a 10-second ad lib, my nigga. Like, what you on?
Like, and like I get it for like social media and shit like that. Like it's a popular ad. Like everybody will yell it. Like you can even like me not liking a song, bro. It's a way I can go make a joke out of it. Like my comedic side can go find something to do with it. And that's something Drake is not able to do, and he hasn't been able to do. Kendrick, whether he drops a song that you love, like, or hate, it's something you can take away from it and you can build off of it. We can't say the same thing for Drake. It's all generic.
One thing that I noticed during this beef, low key, Kendrick got some funny ass lines.
He a funny ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, he can say some funny shit on the low.
Hey, he a funny ass nigga, real shit. But apart from that, oh yeah, shout out to the Biggie homage he did. Ain't no other kings in his rap thing. They siblings, nothing but my children. I love that song. I think he was dissing Mobb Deep, Raekwon and fucking.
Oh yeah, because the short niggas.
I'm trying to think. Like, yeah,
Ghostface had a little beef, yeah.
And Ghostface, Raekwon and Ghostface, they was dissing each other back and forth because they thought they ain't like his wave and shit. He was getting too popular. He had the hoes on his side. They was too dirty and gritty.
They said they was dirty. Like, they said they felt like they bit his shit. Niggas is smoking fucking dust, bro. That's filthy, man. You smoking
they
dust.
Was though, bro. What Cameron said he used to sell them niggas. They used to sell it on their block. They used to come over there and get it from them.
Crazy. I never do no shit like that. Like, give me that brown ass weed with the seeds and stems before I smoke some embalming fluid. Like, fuck out of here,
bro. Them old niggas did everything and anything, bro. And they try to call people. They try to call us y'all drug addicts. What are you did crack? You did freebase, then you did crack, then you turned around and did meth, then you turned around and did ecstasy, then you topped it off with cocaine.
Then you put embalming fluid in your marijuana.
My nigga. About this wet. You're about to die. What's wrong with y'all niggas?
I don't want to hear voices when I'm smoking, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, bro. That got to be the scariest thing to go on. You done killed 7 people, so you already hearing voices and seeing shadows. Now you done took some PCP. So now the shadow is trying to bite you. What the fuck is it?
Not a good time.
Yeah, what's calling you to this shit, man? But TV off, what you rate it, man?
I can give it a 7. I don't like the whole mustard thing, but it did work because a lot of social media teams and I've seen DreamWorks, the Detroit Lions, it was like mad organizations that was using it. So it did work. Get that shit out of here. No more 10-second ad libs ever.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that. I think that's the one thing I never try to. I don't never want to do that. It'll annoy me too much. All right, but TV off, what we giving a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, I co-sign the 7 for sure. I co-sign that.
Oh, well. Dodger Blue, number 8. Originally, I gave it a 3.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 10. I don't like that song. I don't like the first minute. It's a mid song. I don't got a lot of comments on the song. I just don't like it.
I give it a 5 off the strength of like the beat, and it was a good vibe. It was all right. I just leave it at all right though. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I love this song. It was okay.
How would you want to get a 4.5?
Yeah, I can give it a 4.5. Like,
yeah,
nice.
like you, it was all right. It was just all right. It was cool.
Ain't
like
nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't go search it out to play it, but like if it came on the radio and I'm on the other side of the room, and I'm cooking something, and then I gotta get something out the freezer, and I'm thinking about getting a cup out the refrigerator and getting some Kool-Aid or something to drink, and then I got something else on my mind a little bit, I'm not gonna go over there and turn it off. I'm gonna let it play. But if I'm right next to the radio, I'm gonna turn it off. It ain't that.
I dig that. I'll co-sign. 4.5. That's good.
Peekaboo. Hey, look, I ain't gonna cap. You gonna be a little blue at my take on this one now. Originally, I gave it a 4 out of 10, but I rap for real, bro. Like I was in a schoolyard. I was at the lunch table rapping against niggas. We beating on the tables. You got somebody making a random ass ad lib. I felt the vibe. Like a few weeks, shit, a month away from it, I come back to it. I'm hit peekaboo, peekaboo. That's like, yeah, ho, yeah, ho, anything. But either way it go, niggas can go they can start crumping again to this song. You ain't seen Tight Eyes in 45 years. He finna pop out from under a rock and start hitting niggas like this again. One, and two, shorty, like when you freestyling, bro, and you got niggas just hype around you, bro, and you got somebody, go ahead, you feel me? You just gotta keep going, like in How High when he was flaming dude, he talking about get him. It's the same way, bro. It give you that same battery pack, bro, that same energy. So now listening to it now and reviewing it now, I want to give it like a 6 out of 10 and a 7 out of 10 because of the creativity of it and where it takes me to, like the vibe I go back to. That shit make me want to call up my niggas like, hey, bro, we finna make a 17-minute freestyle tape, bro. Everybody jumping in this bitch. But how you feel about it, bro?
He gonna have different opinions. This is by far my least favorite song on the album. I could barely finish it. I'm giving that shit a 3, maybe even 2. I did not like that song at all, brother. Like, how you feel about Dodger Blue? That's how I feel about Peekaboo, man. Like, and I'm used to niggas being repetitive after songs. Like, I bumped Juvenile, like High and all that. That was repetitive, but it was just something about this. It just didn't flow well. I didn't like it, man. Like, I didn't dig it.
Hey, I can respect that, man. Shit, I gave it a 4 out of 10 for the same reason, bro. It was so annoying. But I think it takes for like, I don't know, it's a certain audience you really made that song for. Like you gotta be one of them rapping ass niggas to like that. It make you want to go freestyle, bro. Come on, turn the beats on, get some weed, shuddy. And we finna rap. Turn the camera on. Just jump in when you feel like you got something. Oh, fool. It take you to one of those. But shit, what we want to give it? I gave it a 4. What you gave it, a 3? What you want to give it, like a 5? You want to call it decent?
Yeah, you can do that. I still roll with 3. I didn't like that song at all, but you want to go 5?
We're gonna get a 4.5. We're gonna bridge the gap.
All right.
The hard point part 6. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 now, since I listened to it again this morning. Shout out to Black Hippie. It's a beautiful apology. Remember the time song. Just thinking on shit. And growing up, I always thought Black Hippie should have been a bigger group. I always loved Ab-Soul when he rapped. That song him and Kendrick had, or Kendrick had, he had like a 45-second verse. Ab-Soul was rapping for 5 minutes. And 45 seconds was better than his 6 minutes. He only rapped for 5. But hopefully they can reconcile. Everybody grown. Everybody that made their money. They old niggas, but they ain't old niggas for real. We'll definitely listen to that album. I'll buy the tickets right now. I don't even know what the song's gonna be like, but just say y'all go on tour. I'll book one of the shows, bro. I'm coming through. That'd be crazy. Black Hippie coming back and they actually make a tape, speak to each other. Let's do this shit like we supposed to. We done did everything else. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
But how you feel about the song?
I'm gonna give it a 9. Great use of the SWV sample. Just like a really good song, like quality, good lyrics, good delivery. I like the song a lot, so I give it a 9 for sure.
All right. I definitely agree. His sampling on this album in general was beautiful, and he He dug in the crates, bro. He went and go got that shit. Our mother and our grandma and them was blasting on the radios and shit when we couldn't come out the room and shit. And if we did, we was sleepy and everything looked red and vivid. And with a yellow hue. And that's the shit Drake don't know neither.
Right.
The hood back in 99, 2000, when everything was still fun, before everybody died, before we can have block club parties, when we had the candy stand and the corn man and the snowball stands and shit like icy cup. We had shit like that, bro. Double Dutch outside. They doing little terminates in the gates. They doing tumblers and shit. It's different, bro, when you bring that vibe back out, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like music's starting to come back a little bit. Like it's so many people annoyed with what's not happening, and it's sad to say, but you do have to suffer a little bit for this great music to happen. And you can say you don't, but these posh privileged motherfuckers make the weak shit, bro. The only one I like that's rich that make good music is Willow Smith.
This is the first year where I've seen people was like fed up with like certain imagery in the black community. Like this, because I remember we've had like a lot of sexual rappers, but Sexy Red turned like so many people off with her shenanigans. I don't even want to get. I don't like her at all.
You said it, so now I done got annoyed already. Cause it's so, bro, like it's so disrespectful. The way they taking it. Like it's like the names or how she names shit is so demeaning. Like, baby, respect yourself a little bit more. Like you got lip gloss called Booty Hole Brown.
Gonorrhea. Like just weird shit.
Why do you want little girls to walk around with that on their lips? And I've seen comments, people talking about we trying to reclaim. First of all, you can reclaim gonorrhea and chlamydia. Shut your stupid ass up. First of all, we're gonna stop your dumb ass right there. It's certain things, like it's a certain image you should not want to portray. But she is signed to the people that signed to Drake or own Drake or some stupid ass shit like that. So she has to promote this ghetto image, if you will. And me and you from the ghetto, bro. The ghetto mean a lot of things. It look like a lot of different things. That's not the only thing it look like. For some reason, white folk love to polarize and popularize the most ugly things about, you feel me, us in general. If you see the ugly things about white folk, they hide and say it's just them.
Yeah, they ain't promoting the trailer.
Yeah, bro. And it's so many of them. It's more of them in the trailer park than anything.
Right.
They ain't gonna show that shit, bro.
Nah, they're number one as far as like getting food stamps and being on getting government assistance. There's more of them than it is us. But
the difference with that, bro, like even they poor folks stick together with the rich folk when it come to them against anybody else. They don't give no fuck if they broke or not. This still us. They're still white. We're still white. A lot of times, niggas, bro, we so unorganized, bro, and emotional, and we've been damaged centuries. But we ain't got that same bond a lot of times when the plot thickens and shit. Niggas get scared. Niggas want to run away. I ain't gonna lie. If it take down for the cause, niggas got to be ready for that, no matter what. And a lot of niggas just not.
Hey.
It's a lot of shit that a lot of dirty work that has to be done, especially now, which is fucked up. Like we got to go right back in the trenches to get our respect for the Asian community, and it ain't no knock to them because niggas deserve that. Don't nobody deserve to get hated on just because how they look and what they do. I ain't even did shit to you. You just gonna hate on me because of that. You gonna try to kill me because of that? You a lame. They got their little bill passed, stop Asian hate. Cool and all. Where ours at?
That's a fact. They just now ban lynching, like maybe a year or two ago.
In places.
Yeah, now you're dirty. Yeah.
Kids in places. And it's still sundown towns in places.
Facts.
They're not doing that to the Asians. They're not doing it to the Mexicans. Because if you do it, the whole country gonna come through. But again, that's something we got to deal with on fully, and that's gonna take a longer tunnel. That's gonna take a longer bridge. But I don't know, bro. We get leaders, they kill them. They get leaders, they give them a little money.
That's a fact.
But again, like bro, I've been looking at this shit too. Like it's the biggest fear that if we ever came into power, if we ever get the same strength that we once had, we get back into the optical number one spot. We're gonna do the same shit to them that they did to us. And that'll be a reason why they try to over separate and over categorize everything. Well, it's understandable, but I don't think niggas really care about them that much. There ain't enough of y'all.
We're really trying to get our shit off. Like that's
yeah,
really,
bro. That's it.
We don't have hate in our hearts and malice the way they do, but yeah, man. Just...
Hopefully they got deep, and I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yo, it's just so much. I feel like, what's the best way to put it? Sometimes I wonder. This is the last thing before we go to the next topic. I wonder what the world would be like if we never did segregation. Like, just sometimes I know they was like fucking us with the bombings of the towns like Tulsa. I know Chicago had a bomb, and Arkansas had one, Louisiana. But like, they were self-sufficient back then. They had their own towns, their own banks, all that. I just wonder.
I think about that a lot too, bro. Like, honestly, you don't have to wonder, bro, because we saw what it was like. If we left alone and we're able just to create, if you let us just live, you let us just be, you're gonna get everything you need, from traffic lights to outlets to light bulbs. You're gonna get everything you literally need, not what you want. We're gonna give you what you need, my nigga. From the cradle of life, you're gonna get what you need.
That man made the air conditioning, like all types of different shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, literally, like from the beginning of the time, you're gonna get what you need if you just let us be, bro. Just let us be. But I think niggas get jealous. They ain't got that same. Then they say, "Qua." But again, that's another testament to Kendrick, bro. We just had this deep excerpt off one song of the album, not even a whole album, and we did this for multiple songs already. To be a true artist, bro, you need to be able to have somebody go think about your music. We have to go digest it, whether or not we want to or not. It has to sit on you. It has to weigh on you a little bit. You have to go feel it. You gotta. It's gonna be like a little, man. It's a little ugly, but it's gonna be like the little demon in your back. It's gonna be latched right there all the time. You're gonna hear it, whether or not you want to. And artistically, that's what you're looking for. You want people. You want them to be hooked on you. You want that to happen. You want it to be malignant in their mind. You want it to be reoccurring. In that sense, if you're going to be an artist and do that, and you can do that, make it be something substantial. You don't want to promote and give people something that's going to kill them and damn their souls and their spirits and kill their energy. Energy don't never die, bro. Don't create no negative ones.
That, like, real briefly, I had a failed rap career, but one thing that I always wanted to do, I never wanted to rap about shit I didn't do, and I wanted to have at least 5 different topics on each album, because I just didn't want it to sound like one long song. I didn't want to be on some I'm doing this every like. I just wanted to do that, and I just feel like more artists should follow that formula, just trying to stand out, be different, be genuine. Because in the long run, it works out better for you than trying to like chase a trend, or because like the past, ever since 2020, it's been so many different rappers that's been pushed, and then they're gone a year or two later. Like, they're so fucking disposable right now. It wasn't always like that. But like, somebody be hot for like a year. You see Shorty Ice Spice, she done lost all the weight. And
she look like a fiend now, bro. She could have been a model when she was horrible at rapping. I wish I caught her when she first came out, because I could have been her. C-Mac and Ice Spice, I wanted to be their ghostwriters when they first came out. I would have made them so much money, bro. I probably still can. I ain't gonna cap. I still got I got bars. But I ain't gonna cap, bro. I could have made them so much money. C-Mac, bro, especially when you get out, bro, wherever you at, get out of jail, bro, contact me. I got 6 albums for you right now. But yeah, bro, like you saying, bro, shelf life, it ain't the same, bro. And nothing is genuine. Everything's it's so copycat.
Yeah. Even that thread I sent you yesterday of like the upcoming 2025 rappers, I was like, they all
look mid.
Heard his video. These niggas got Xbox gamer tags as names. I can't pronounce half of this shit. They got the same 808s. They all gonna use auto tune. Every single artist. They're going to have ad libs for like 15 seconds before they get to the verse. Like, what the fuck is this?
Bro, you remember Twista and Bone Thugs? They was really the only niggas fast rapping. They was beefing with each other over fast rapping. There's 13 people with the same cadence, flow, and subject matter. Y'all don't hate each other? Because I hate all y'all. Y'all need to relax and do something different.
And Twista that's one of my favorite rappers. He's super underrated. Adrenaline Rush and fucking Kamikaze still get played to this day. Like, he was lyrical. Like, he could rap fast when he got down to it. When niggas would try to diss him. I don't know, you ever heard the song Suicide?
Yes.
Yeah, he got that traction them niggas. Like, oh, y'all think I'm a gimmick? Word,
my uncle them played all that shit. I grew up off this shit, bro. This like you say I can rap, bro. This why I grew up off this shit, nigga. This my music.
Yeah, man. So like, and they had two different styles. They both rap fast, but Bone Thugs really were harmonized and shit. And when they got
different,
Crazy Bone could rap his ass off, so could Busy Bone too. So it wasn't just fast rapping, but they had a little disagreement. I think Bone Thugs had beef with 3 6 Mafia at one point. They thought Lord Infamous was like their style, but they was way different. They all came to a head eventually, and they became cool. That's what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like the difference, even with all them people, all them fast rap, but it's such a different artistic view and take on how they do it. Even a breath control, how they say certain words, how they pronounce certain things, how they introduce the word, how they introduce the verbs. It's so many differences with all those different artists that you brought up. Nowadays, we're not getting that, bro. If some dude make a song where they make a funny voice, the next 13 people finna try to do that same voice. Like, come on, man.
That's why I respected Busy Bone, because each album he would try out like a different flow. Like Heaven's one of my favorite albums. He had something called a flip flop flow, and then like that was when he was using different voices and shit. Because he was actually really schizo, so he was like using different voices and shit. He was one of the first guys doing that. And then on the Bone Thugs shit, he called that the Little Ripster flow, where he was just like straight harmonizing and more high pitch. So like that's the intricacies of the difference from the music I grew up with. That's why I be talking to Tay about some of these niggas he be trying to put me on. I'm like, I can't.
Man, I hope one day I get something off this music shit so I can show what I do with my shit. Because all that shit I do the same shit, bro. I think you gotta keep reinventing yourself. You gotta keep making yourself better. You come in the league, you averaging 20 points easy. This shit easy. You don't want to go get 40? Let's go figure out the next move. I'm already killing these niggas with one move. What if I get 3? What they gonna do then? That's the type of feeling you gotta have. Red Bull give you wings, bro. What happened if you drink 5 of them bitches and you smoke a blunt? You probably be in space somewhere, my nigga. You never know. Just dream higher.
It's a fact. We had 2024 artists next, right? Or
you said what?
So we had the 2024 artists that we looking forward to next. Or that was the last topic, right?
Oh, we got 2 songs left.
Oh, all right.
That was a long ass tangent. Back to this GNX, I gave it a 6 out of 10. I really liked the song. The guest verse was colder than his hitter. You say you didn't like that song. What do you rank it and why?
5. Didn't really like the guest verse. I like Kendrick's verse, but I don't know. I didn't really like the guest verse like that. Maybe it's his voice. Maybe I gotta listen to it again. But I wasn't feeling it.
Give it another listen, because I will. I listened to it. I was like, dude, better than Kendrick shit. That's that. I think a lot of his guest verses is better than his on his own. On all the songs, in my opinion. When he added niggas to the songs, I felt like they out-rapped him.
I might have to spin it back. I ain't get that feeling, but I'll spin it back. I'll let you know.
I bet. So I gave it a 6. What you give it?
I can give it a 6. I can agree with that. It was a good song.
I bet. 6 out of 10. Last song, Gloria. I gave it a 6 out of 10 as well. Thank you, SZA. I think you made that album. You made it a pretty album. I appreciate that.
Great one there, straight up.
Now we got 2 more topics.
Yeah, 6. That's cool. I agree with that. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I'll be back. What's the last 2 topics?
Last one is the Jay-Z case and artists to watch. Oh shit, I'm thirsty again. This motherfucker got long-winded now. Another pause. It's good to go on these long tangents and whatnot, in which you really dive deep into different things like this. It's important to really conversate, to really bridge that gap. Again, shout out to the outtakes and the bloopers. We don't even have none. And we call it Ja Morant saying he ain't gonna dunk no more. He dunked again 3 times.
I'm gonna struggle with that artist look out for in 2024 because like I'm a 50.
Cool,
I ain't gonna lie to you because like Tajon made me a fucking great uncle last year. So
damn.
Yeah, I'm a great uncle with 32, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, so man, I was really trying with them niggas in the 2024, 2025 thread. I was like, it's brutal. The only artist I want to see drop an album in 2025 that I like from this era, I want to see JID come out with something. I don't know what's going on Ever story. I really like JID. And I like Denzel Curry. He can rap.
I thought they were solidified already. I ain't really can put them on artists to watch because they kind of
right. You're right.
They already got a fan base. Like niggas already we checking. We know what they do already.
Yeah, I'm so you gonna have to carry me on this one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got you. We're gonna do a quick shout out to them anyway. It ain't gonna be nothing major. We can just get to these last 2 topics anyway. We made it a little long-winded. It's been a good show.
Yeah, sure.
The last 2 topics: Jay-Z named in child molestation lawsuit with Diddy. It's not a surprise to me. Aaliyah, Foxy Brown, those stories been going around for longer than I've been alive. Even Beyonce, they said he was like 26 and she was 16, 17 when they met. So it's no relationship that hasn't been public with Jay-Z that hasn't been predatory. I guess you can say, allegedly. Definitely allegedly.
With R. Kelly, 2 different times, and he's Weinstein. So like he's friends with deviants, bro. Like I'm not surprised at all. But see,
I'm definitely not. I'm disappointed. Because it's like you wish we had real good role models, like real good role models. But to be a billionaire, you can't be a role model because somebody has to suffer for that. That's gonna be blood money regardless. I was just talking about this with a coworker the other day. We was talking about billionaire, trillionaire, shit like that. It's an actual number to cure world hunger. It's an actual number to end homelessness. It's a number. It's a real number. They can get this number up and still have enough money to feed generations. To not want to do that is what? Only. You say what?
They're morally like inept. Like they don't have morals. They don't have. Hold on a second. It's a loud ass train coming. I ain't want to like say it when this part was coming.
You cool.
Yeah, I'm just mute my shit real quick.
Boy, real spill, man. Like we really need real leaders, man. We need real go-getters out there that care for the culture, care about their image, care about our image as a whole, because it affects us. You are a part of our community. And I ain't gonna lie, like this Diddy situation, it's a horrible thing. I don't want to hear a bunch of white boys crack jokes on Diddy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a bunch of white dudes crack jokes on no black dude. I just don't. I don't want to hear a bunch of black jokes. I don't want to hear it. Because when the Kevin Spacey motherfuckers, when they was doing what they was doing, when all these white dudes got caught up, I ain't hear no jokes. All I heard was It's so bad. It's so sad. Let's respect these victims and stop making jokes out of shit. Cause y'all only do it when it's black folk. Y'all don't do it when it's y'all.
Yeah, but like I was saying, for that loud ass train came through. A lot of billionaires are morally corrupt and inept. I definitely believe you have to kill somebody or do something extremely violent to get to that status. Like you can't just have your hands clean to get to that point. That's what I'm saying. Like I just want to be financially stable. Like with our whole production company we're trying to push and the sports media that we're trying to push, like certain things I'm not going to do. I'm cool with getting like a couple million and being set. I don't need to be the richest motherfucker. Like this dude Jay, like didn't he stab his brother?
He stabbed him over $40.
Yeah, like he sold drugs to his own mom. Like this dude is heartless. So everybody like, oh, he can't be a pedophile. Like, are you sure? Like you said, Foxy Brown, Aaliyah, Beyonce. He's 10 years older than all of them. She's weird.
Yeah, that's terrifying, and that's it. And it's no relationship we can say where it was of a decent age range.
Right.
You a decade older than a decade or more older than every female you ever been with. What the fuck do you got going on?
Sign's been there. Plus, I don't trust a nigga that's 55 and put weave in his dreads too. Like that's just off the rip. Like you see that statement yesterday, you was talking about you gonna get a young man from Brooklyn. Like nigga, you 55. You was born in 1968. You ain't young. Fuck out of here. Yeah. I'm still young. I was born in 90. It was just so much of his statement. Now, one thing about his statement that I laughed at, you could tell it was him. He put it on the Rock Nation joint. You could tell it was him. He was like an ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. That shit had me crying. It was hot. Like, you want to get a kid from Brooklyn? I'm gonna show you how it is when you disrespect me. And his daughter, my daughter's young enough. I was like, damn, I ain't never see Jay react like this. I was some smoke.
It's definitely where we see him get out of character.
Yeah, industry's full of deviants. I'm not surprised. It's no coincidence that as soon as the diddler got jammed up, it was no more Rock Nation brunches. So I believe they're in cahoots. Like I don't trust none of them niggas. And like you said, we do need better role models that's not in the entertainment industry, like real leaders. Like if we can get like a Fred Hampton type, you know, that'd be fire. I don't know if that's coming, but we need like real leaders at this point because these entertainers ain't shit. They didn't have these billions for so long. They gatekeep. They don't want other people. Because 50 Cent even said it last week. Like he was supposed to be performing at the Super Bowl, and Jay-Z tried blocking that shit. Cameron, he was like, yo, we were trying to do media for the Super Bowl. He was like, why are you still blocking shit? We're not even in the same, like, we're not rapping anymore. Get over yourself. His fucking ego was so bad. Like,
well, if he don't like niggas, he hates you forever.
Yeah, that shit weird. That's why I'm like, and me personally, Generation X puts Jay-Z on a fucking pedestal. I'm a millennial. I never fucked with him like that. I was just like, why is he so influential? Like, he told y'all niggas to put back jerseys, and y'all wore them 8-button fucking baggy ass button ups. Like, why does he have so much power? Like, he don't say enough. He don't make himself accessible enough for me to be like, I'm following what he said. What Jay-Z said.
He definitely don't.
Like,
he was trying to be he didn't want to be seen, basically. Like, you barely saw dude. You would see him on a DVD release for his album.
Gen X eat that bullshit up. Millennials, we ain't fuck with it. Like, yo, why do y'all put this dude? Y'all call him God? Like, Hove? Why do y'all calling him that? That nigga is Jay-Z. Fuck out of here. Why is he so powerful to y'all? Like, why does he have y'all brainwashed? That generation, that's a whole nother topic, bro. Them niggas, they get to skate with a lot of bullshit. We get blamed for shit that they do. Like, fuck them. But anyway.
I definitely agree with you, man. We get blamed for a lot of shit them old niggas did and do.
Right. It put Jay on a pedestal. It's just like, he's not thought-provoking enough for me to look at him like this, yo. He's not.
I was just gonna say that, but he don't really say anything.
That's the thing. He don't say nothing. He don't do interviews. Why is he so like powerful to y'all niggas? Like, what is he? He can rap good, but okay. Like, what else?
He only got one album where he tried to be impactful and thoughtful, and that was that 444. And
Because
he just said he cheated on Beyonce the whole album.
Because he saw the wave of people wanting more substance in his fucking music. Because he was always this braggadocio, flashy
Yeah,
nigga.
we didn't want to hear that shit no more.
Yeah, once he heard that niggas was like, oh shit, they want to hear real substance in my music, let me switch it up. He a wave rider too. He was like
He
the rich
definitely is.
that shit. He see you hot, he want to hop on. He don't want to build no real relationship with you. The way he be treating artists, it's so much. I just never liked how he moved. He moved like a fucking snake, bro.
Like J. Cole. He never fucked with J. Cole like that, bro.
And he was on his label. Like, ugh.
It was because he wouldn't just as you said, he wouldn't be braggadocious. He wouldn't do the gold chains. He wouldn't go party, pop bottles, do all that extra shit. And you can still see it to the Jay-Z don't say shit about J. Cole, bro. He don't promote his shit. He don't do nothing. J. Cole been even his own entity since when?
Right.
We just knew he was signed to Jay-Z.
That's sad. I forgot all about that shit. Like real talk.
Yeah, I just thought of it now. To finish up the show, I think it was a great show.
Sure.
Yeah, this was a real great show. I ain't gonna lie, this was a dope show. But fuck. My homie from California, he told me how he felt about Kendrick's album. He said he's fucking the streets up right now.
I was in Vegas and that shit heavy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I wanted to shout that out. My brother he say that shit rocking right now. So
ain't no bots. Niggas is really playing that shit.
Yeah, niggas really the hood bumping this shit. I don't know where other niggas from, but I only speak to niggas from the you feel me, from the lands, you feel me, from the areas. We know what's going on. We still tapped in. We playing this, we bumping this shit, bro. We laughing at Drake. But to finish it out for the artists to watch, we got two for you. One we got, she's a TDE artist from Tampa, Florida, Doechii. Her album Alligator Bites Never Heal, released 2024, is out now. Go listen to it. I will do a full breakdown review of it soon, so be on the lookout for that. Do you know any of her music at all?
So I'm familiar with her. I watched a little bit of the Tiny Desk. I gotta finish watching it. Very talented, can sing, can rap, can dance. What I like about her is you can tell she doesn't have a ghostwriter. She really like writes her own shit compared to these other women rappers that I feel is pretty fucking overrated. They all got ghostwriters. They all talking about they pussy all the time. How a nigga did them wrong. Like it just seems like she's different in a breath of fresh air for real. So I'm gonna tune in for the album just to see what it's about.
Definitely. She's very creative. Yeah, she's very creative, very artistic. I love her style. Baby, just put on some pants. It's gonna be stressful coming to your show. Put on some pants. I don't need nobody attitude. Just put on some pants. What you mean I'm looking? She on the stage. What am I supposed to look at?
You gotta be one of them dudes that just look head up, just no eye contact, just vibe like that, head up.
Nigga, I was at the Thames concert, nigga.
Woo!
I was looking at the crowd. I was counting how many people was out
there. Man, she a brick house, boy, I tell you. Like all that. Right. I had to go old school, nigga.
Oh yeah, that's original.
I can't believe I just said brick house, bro. Oh man, but
you're a funny ass nigga, man. Hey man, look, our second artist, man, he don't really vibe with him like that, but I like the flow. Hey, I made a new flow off his flow. I call it the zombie flow. I like that shit. But he's from Philly. He found Priority Records. His album Zombie Love Kingston Paradise out now. His name is Skrilla. Very dark flow, very gritty, very It's like what's that nigga that used to rap with Master P that was always on beat?
Oh, Silk Shocker.
Yeah, he like him, but very demonic.
I mean, Philly is a dark area. I got love for Philly. Like, actually enjoy visiting there, but like that's one of them places. It's pretty fucking dark. And he lives his lyrics, man. I remember I was watching a video. I was like, yo, he's gonna shoot heroin on camera. Like,
Oh yeah, he out there. You know, I also like him. He remind me of myself in a different font. It's so cool.
What you mean, bro?
Like when I tapped into that zombie flow, I say, hold on, this nigga just like me. Then he out there for real. Hold on, this nigga just like me. He cool with the things. I'm a god to them. He's just like me.
Man. So like I understand it's subject matter just ain't for me. I'm unk, man. I'm 32. I can't listen to a nigga talk about getting high off heroin, man. I can't do it. I'm too old for that shit. But
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I had an artist, it was a couple artists from my day, or a little before me, that they could rap their ass off, but I hated their content and I couldn't listen to too much. One of them was Tech Nine from Kansas City.
I fuck with Tech Nina.
His flow is crazy. Like he's super fucking talented.
It's just demonic.
Yeah, I can't listen to too much of that. So that's the only thing.
That's DMX too. Like I love DMX too. I can listen to one or two Skrilla songs, but again, like it's just so dark. It's too depressing. I don't want to hear this shit, bro. Like it literally put you in hell, literally. And I don't want to be there. I've been there. It ain't fun like that. I don't want to go back.
I mean, hopefully he can like get some rehab and clean up his image a little bit.
But I've been seeing videos there now and again. He said he don't even be doing this shit like that as much.
I hope so.
You know who really needs to change? That big nigga Dave Blunt.
Yes.
I saw your eyes. I know you saw that nigga.
Yes. Like they gotta get some Ozempic, like anything possible, because he already like 500 pounds. He's only in his 20s too.
So. He looks so uncomfortable, bro. And I ain't cracking no jokes or nothing, bro. Like I got a cousin who died. Yeah, I got a cousin who died from being that big, bro. Like he couldn't even get out the bed at one point, bro. Like he was just stuck in the bed. Like niggas had to come. We had to come see him. That's the only way he saw people, bro. Like we had to just come to the house so he can see them and come in the room. He couldn't even move. Like first of all, you can't even get no pussy like that, Shreddy. Can't even do it. Definitely not enjoyably. You definitely can't enjoy it.
Yeah, the he be talking like he really be clapping cheeks. It's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, bro. And that's niggas don't live with they rap, bro. You know you ain't getting no ass for real.
And then like I'm concerned because the oxygen tank. Like, it's one thing to be a big. We've had big rappers before, but you drinking opiates and shit. Then you're smoking. Then you got an oxygen tank. Then you don't work out. Shit, like it's very concerning, bro. I hope
every big rapper that we had, if they didn't check their weight, they died. Heavy D checked his weight and he still died.
Right.
Big Pun.
He 8 Ball only one, bro.
Yeah, he read what he sold. Oh God, you definitely right about everybody else. Make sure they get in that gym, boy.
8 Ball, like man, I'm still gonna be me. But he did say he wanted to slow down on some shit. He said that like maybe 4 years ago. He's still big as shit, but
man, he ain't gonna get no smaller.
Right.
He look like an 8 Ball.
8 Ball, man. That's literally the only one from that era, I think, bro. Like I'm really trying to think. All the Fat Boys, that group from the 80s, the Fat Boys, the official group, they're gone. Yeah. Fat Joe, he had to take the Ozempic. Yeah, yo, it might be 8 Ball. He might be the only one, dog.
Look, we're saying all this to say this. Please take care of yourself. Health is wealth. You can get $1 billion, bro. If you ain't got no breath to breathe, bro, you can't spend it. If you can't walk, you can't go do shit with it. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind. Take care of your spirit. Everything else gonna fall in place.
Yeah, man. Cause like the talent is kind of there. Like, I'm not gonna say he's not for me, but he's better than some of these other artists I've heard. The fact that he has the breath control that he does at his size is crazy.
It is, bro. It's crazy as fuck.
Like, he will be punching in like that. That's really, really impressive. Big Pun had to punch in a lot.
I know.
So
you damn near had to punch in on stage.
Right.
But yeah, dude, like I know he ain't your wave. Me, like I try to look at things more abstract, and I try to step away from it and not be so biased and opinionated. A lot of times when I hear different music, and I can see the artistic value of it. I can see what he could do. It just a lot of it just take direction, bro. They need the right leaders. They need the right guidance, and talent can do only so much. Like Len Bias had so much talent, but he ain't had no niggas to guide him away from them parties. So it only got you so far.
Man, that one hurts, yo. Cause he was a Maryland dude too. That one hurts.
No, I know you would have felt that one. Hey, but hey, to wrap up this show, I want to show y'all 2 records because this is in my way. This shit gonna heal your soul. It's gonna make your spirit shine and shit like that. Gonna make it cry. It's very peaceful, beautiful song. This one, shout out Brody. He just got some good ass blues on here.
Speaking of blues, like last thing, one dude I like that makes blues now, the dude Kingfish.
Yeah, hey man, he's so cold, bro. Do you know who Charles Bradley is?
Nah, I gotta tap in though.
He died a few years ago, but in my opinion, he was the next version of James Brown, man. He made it too late, but he reminded me just of James Brown.
I'm gonna have to tap in.
He had a lot of, I'll sing some of his songs and shit. He got a lot of soul, bro. He had a lot of soul. That'll conclude our show, though. Hey, this is a great show. I love this shit, man. This is gonna be fun than a bitch, man.
Hell yeah, man. I show more of my comedic side on here. I gotta bring it more to the creative side, but yeah.
Hey, the more we relax, the more this shit gonna be easy. Hey, but sure. Red Air.
We out here.
How do you end?